Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jeff. So in this video, we're gonna check out Enhypen's concept cinema. Untold concept cinema. So I'm guessing this is kind of like their concept film trailer that they kind of like Orange Blood. I'm guessing this is a continuation of that. As we know, Enhypen's coming back soon, which I'm very, very excited about. Love these guys. And yeah, so I feel like it would be a continuation from Orange Blood. If I remember correctly, I think last film, they were vampires and then they became humans. That piece of information might be a little bit crucial for this. We'll see in a bit. But before we get to it, I just want to let you guys know that I did react to Weverse Con, some select groups only, because it was like a 2-day event, 4 hours each, and that was a lot. But I did react to, of course, Enhypen's set, and it was game over. It was so good. The boys killed it. I was freaking out the entire time. So if you guys are interested in that, yeah, link is down below. And of course, I will be reacting to their album there. So it's a great time to subscribe. Future me. So depending on how this goes, I might dissect a little bit of the acting stuff, because I did hear that this is kind of like a short film. So I might dissect some acting stuff. That might be confusing for some of you guys, because you guys know my channel for dancing and for performing. As some of you guys may know already, I am more of an actor now than a dancer, performer. All right, Untold concept cinema. Let's get to it. Ready?
Breaking news. The nation is in the midst
thank
of
you.
a
There's
massive vampire extermination operation. Government
subs.
and military authorities have issued an urgent statement declaring an end to any coexistence between humans and vampires.
What?
The streets are filled with citizens demanding the eradication.
I love
of
this
vampires,
already.
while special forces
I would watch an entire feature film on this. So are they like in hiding?
해는 완전히 저물었어. 지금 떠나야 해.
Ah, Enhypen hackers! Whoa, the blood's giving Twilight. I work with Kristen Stewart, by the way, in a movie. Woot woot, back in 2018. Just name dropping. This is cool. I'm definitely gonna maybe like watch it twice. Oh no! Oh my god! They're wanted. Hey, the slow motion. Yo, give them a fucking full movie! I will go to the cinemas to watch it. Oh my god. Untold.
야 뭐해?
Yo, it's really giving Twilight. Give me the piano.
클로에를 두고 갈 수는 없어.
Chloe.
그게 무슨 소리야?
Is that the girl from the other films?
클로에도 데려가기로 약속했어.
Hey.
클로에는 인간이야. 우릴 추방하고 죽이려는 종족이라고.
클로에는 그런 인간들이랑은 다르지.
Yo.
나도 같은 생각이야. 그녀를 데려가야 돼.
클로에가 어디 있는지 알고 있어. 오래 안 걸릴 거야.
I'm like shook by
지금
the
클로에게
acting.
가면 위험할 수도 있어. 그래도 다들 후회 없겠어?
Damn, the character relationships are so established. Yo, who's driving? I didn't know one of these guys have their driver license. Jake, okay, that makes sense.
그녀는 우리를 지켜준 유일한 인간이었다.
Ah, the one that
우리는 그녀를 위하여
Jake
음악을
bit?
만들었고 음악은 항상 그녀와 우리를 하나로 만들어 주었다. 그녀는 우리의 음악을 기록했다.
So is this like based on the webtoon? It probably is, right? Because the other ones
수많은
were.
멜로디를 만들어냈고 오직 그녀를 위하여 노래를 하고 춤을 추었다.
Love that.
어느새 악보와 테이프는 쌓여져 갔다.
With the vampire
이
blood.
모든 것이
Or
우리의
human blood.
추억이었다.
Blood drink.
오늘 우리는 그녀와 함께 리버필드로 떠날 것이다.
Riverfield. Where did they film this? Wow. Okay. Shit. Checkpoint.
모두 총 꺼내.
You got guns?
자연스럽게 지나가면 되는 거야.
Oh my god. So they are vampires. Wouldn't they be able to kind of like... No, they're kind of human. They're human right now, right? No. Wait. Are they human right now or are they vampires? Because they got blood. So maybe they are vampires right now. Because you wouldn't need guns. You could just kind of like... Your superpowers, you know, you could just like...
vampire arrest operation.
Shit, hold on. Talking too much.
We're doing traffic control ahead due to a vampire arrest operation. Where are you boys heading?
You can't... You should have recognized them.
Take the... Where are you boys heading?
Just heading towards Town Square.
Town
Take the
Square.
route down there. You boys better get home quickly. It's getting crazy out there.
This guy's not a good cop. There were pictures available. What they wanted, so he should know how they look like.
All 7 vampires confirmed.
Oh.
All units cleared to fire.
Huh? Oh my god! Oh, no wonder they let him through, like... That was strategic! Holy shit! Yo! I just spoke too soon. Oh, that's ironic.
Matt, target has crashed into the music shop. All walking back are presumed dead. All units, stay on point. No one looking forward.
Ah! Sano! No! They faking it, right? Oh no! Oh. Whoa! Ah!
Hey! Aim for the vampire's head!
Ah! Oh, holy shit! Dude! Oh my god! Hey, badass! Oh my god, that's cool! Yo! Oh! Oh my! Oh, that was hot. Oh, nerf! Damn! Damn! Hey, the way they're holding that gun is kinda... Woo! Hey! Oh no, not Jungwon! Ah! Dang, oh my god. Ah! No! Grenades! Yo, we're going big. They missed so bad. Yeah, that was also too close for them to throw grenades. Because, yeah, this is what happened. Sacrificed so many of the people who were, like, close by. Oh my god, that was nothing to them. They're like, it's kind of just like working out.
Damn these vampires.
Ah! Jesus. was that? Same room. Oh no. All the music's piled up but gone now. XOXO. Gossip Girl. Ooh. Is that a spoiler? Just glowing. Yeah, the bullets was not gonna kill them. As we know, vampires only really die when you separate the head from the body and then burn it. Aww. Damn, Sanu did the tricks with like getting out of the car, like, and all that. That was so cool. Aww, is he crying? Title, Untold. Only if you right. Only if you say yes. Yeah. They did spoil this on the Unweavers
오직
con.
너만 줄 수 있는 허락의 말.
It just became oh my A-lister studio. I'm kind of shocked. Their trailer films are always so dramatic. With all the action, you know, it's never boring, which is great. And it's not just about like pretty, you know, to get us excited. It's an actual like event. I'm glad that they put all the credits here because, you know, there's a lot of people involved. Okay. I want to go back to the beginning. I do want to go back to the beginning. I'm not going to rewatch the entire thing. I just want to go back to from the beginning to the parts where they were talking. And because that part is kind of like the acting stuff. So yeah, first of all, let me know if you guys know. Obviously, this is my first time looking at it. I haven't really seen any spoilers or read up on it. Let me know in the comments if where this is in the timeline of the webtoon or like the films. You know, is it right after Orange Blood, where they were, because at that time they were humans, and so. Did they already become vampires again? I don't remember. But here it's clearly they're vampires because it fully wasn't solidified during this part where they're watching the news, right? Because the people could have been looking for vampires back then, and then they turned into humans, and then they kind of like safe. You know, they're humans. But the main kind of like solidification that they are vampires is that the fridge, you know, when they open the fridge and they were only blood pouches. So that means that they've been feeding on blood and not food. I would definitely watch a movie with them because they killed the acting part. Of course, it wasn't, you know, full blown, but like the main thing about acting is yes, there's a lot to say when you're just being, you know, when you're looking, when you don't have dialogue. And, you know, at that point, there needs to be a lot going on in your eyes to convey what is happening and what your thoughts are. Of course, don't go crazy, you know, but just enough to convey the emotion of the character during that moment. But it's a different beast when you have to speak because that's where a lot of actors work a lot on. Doing dialogue, because it is one of the hurdles for actors, especially the ones that are not, fully trained yet. It's the way you say the dialogue. How convincing is it? How present are you in those dialogue in that moment? How convincing is it? How believable are you in those words? Because the main thing is that sometimes those words are not written with the way you naturally speak. For example, there's words there, but that's not how you normally speak. It's going to be harder for you to say those words believably as opposed to if it was written the way you would say it. So it's a lot of training. So huge kudos to them for pulling this off. Let's rewatch it.
Breaking news. The nation is in the midst of a massive vampire extermination operation. Government and military authorities have issued an urgent statement declaring an end to any coexistence between humans and vampires.
Okay, so that, I feel like, is the first time I found out, I don't know if this is the first time they really brought it up, that they're not the only vampires in this world, in this setting. Because it looks like it's a worldwide thing. So it's really the first time they're eradicating every vampire and every coexistence kind of thing. And they might be one of the last ones. And that's why it's a huge deal, for them to kind of survive.
Filled with citizens demanding the eradication of vampires, while special forces intensify the operation nationwide.
해는 완전히 저물었어. 지금 떠나야 해.
See, here. Oh, well, there is beer too. Damn, the guns though. I'm begging you, Hype. B-Lift, I'm begging you, please come out with a feature film about this. You have the story, you have Webtoon. Do a series if you have to. Do an 8-episode series. We will be okay without music for a couple of months. Or you can do, you can record music and all that and, and then do the drama and then go into... A lot of actors do that. K-pop idol actors do that. So it's possible. A feature film would be amazing too. You have the storyline with a webtoon. Please put it on a movie because we would love to see these guys. Please! Just in his own world. The guy in the back. This is so cool. I love that slow-mo. Yeah, you can tell there's a sort of a Twilight reference here. Inspiration. Changwon's face. What's with the piano? Oh, maybe he's thinking about the past when they were writing music.
클로에를 두고 갈 수는 없어. 그게 무슨 소리야? 리버필드에 클로에도 데려가기로 약속했어. 클로에는 인간이야. 우릴 추방하고 죽이려는 종족이라고.
클로에는 그런 인간들이랑은 다르지.
Oh, wait.
나도 같은 생각이야. 그녀를 데려가야 돼. 클로에가 어디 있는지 알고 있어. 오래 안 걸릴 거야.
지금 클로에에게 가면 위험할 수도 있어. 그래도 다들 후회 없겠어?
It just works. It works so well. But I really like Jay's delivery. 진짜.
클로에는 그런 인간들이랑은 다르지.
I love that delivery. There's intensity there, right? Like it came out of nowhere, but I'm like, whoa, captured. And he didn't have to do anything crazy on his face to deliver it with intensity. It's just his voice. His voice did the work, which is great.
우릴 추방하고 죽이려는 종족이라고.
클로에는 그런 인간들이랑은 다르지.
나도 같은 생각이야. 그녀를 데려가야 돼. 클로에가 어디 있는지 알고 있어. 오래 안 걸릴 거야.
지금 클로에게 가면 위험할 수도 있어. 그래도 다들 후회 없겠어?
Yeah. Yeah, acting with lines is a lot different than emoting like just without lines. Because it does take a little bit more to be convincing. Because sometimes those words that are written for us on the script is it doesn't roll off the tongue. I had a lot of those on the movie that I worked on in April. There was a lot of lines that I really need to kind of practice so that it rolls off easier on my tongue because I don't speak that way. Or sometimes we would kind of just change it on the day. Yeah, it's different, right? It's because they're evidently, have had a lot of experience with emoting. Because we've had the films, we've had music videos, performances, that's all in the face. But with dialogue, it's so cool seeing them do all this. So I'm guessing Jake has a
그녀는 우리를
license.
지켜준 유일한 인간이었다. 우리는 그녀를 위하여 음악을 만들었고, 음악은 항상 그녀와 우리를 하나로 만들어 주었다.
Okay, I'm gonna skip this part. We're gonna go straight to the here. I love the setting that they chose. That lean-in was nice.
모두 총 꺼내. 그냥 자연스럽게 지나가면 되는 거야.
That was nice too. This is where I got confused. I'm like, you should know already how they look like. I wonder if where was this filmed?
We're doing traffic control ahead due to a vampire arrest operation.
He knew right there.
Where are you boys heading? Just heading towards town square. Take the route down there. You boys better get home quickly.
I like how Jake delivered that. Just calm. That one just felt like Jake. It just felt like Jake talking.
It's getting crazy out there.
He had a plan.
All 7 vampires confirmed.
This,
All units cleared to fire.
yeah. This must have been so fun to shoot. Do they have a behind for this already?
Matt, target has crashed into the music shop. All walking back are previous.
I love the intensity of this scene. Oh my god, that's definitely a body double, right? That's gotta be a body double. Because that's a stunt. That's basically a stunt. Is that really him? Let me know if that's really Sanu falling like that. Or is that a doll? Because obviously that's a hard pavement, right? It's dangerous, and you cannot risk anybody falling like that. Unless you're a trained professional stunt actor. Yeah. So if you guys don't know, for those that don't know, some actors don't do their own stunts. And stunt is basically the dangerous stuff. Like falling like that. There's a way to properly fall like that. So the risk is minimized. Normally a lot of the actual actors who, for example, in this case, Sanu, don't do the stunt because it could be dangerous for, in this example, his left arm, right? But let me know if he actually like did this, because that would be very, very impressive.
Are they old vampires? Reject that.
The teeth.
Aim for the vampire's head!
That was so nice. That switch. Great acting for Sunu. This is so cool. I love that. He probably had a wheeled I don't know what it's called. It's like a cart, like a trolley almost. It's usually a square thing with wheels. You imagine like a furniture mover, you know, those things. So he probably had that, and he kind of just like slid while doing that, so that his body travels. They probably also had gun handling training, because the way they're holding these guns are like, they look so believable to me. Like, look, because dancers actually has better coordination, right? Also, there's actual training and lessons for like these kind of stunt training, for these kind of like stunt acting, with like how to hold guns and stuff. There are workshops for that in Hollywood where you can take, so that you can learn how to do all that on screen and properly. And so they probably had that, you know, like kind of like a briefing on how to handle that. But my point is, dancers usually have better coordination when it comes to that, as opposed to someone who doesn't have a lot of dance training or some sort of movement training, because the muscle coordination is there. Just to hold it like that, and you know, like how to hold it believably. Probably a lot easier for them to kind of adapt to holding the guns. Like, come on, Nikki! Oh! Even just like the getting gunshot and stuff, like that's basically choreography, right? And that's why it's a lot easier to teach dancers basically stunt choreography, because it's the same thing. It's moving. If you guys don't know, Zendaya, for the Challengers movie, she mentioned in an interview that she used dance and to think of like the tennis playing as choreography to make it a lot more believable, as convincing as much as possible. So it's the same idea with these kind of things. So the way you would, you know, like the way that someone would like get hit for the gunshot could be the same way as, you know, when you do these kind of movements, right, for dancing. Or like when, you know, you get the pops, like when they do pops, like do like that kind of thing. That's, you know, isolation here with the chest and the popping. And so it could be a lot easier to control that area, to pretend that you're getting hit there. Jay, that was so hot. Oh my god, just like the way he goes to it, boom. Hey, Then this one, That's actually a little harder to do with what Hee-sung is doing, because I know for like guns and stuff, like only holding it like one hand, it's a lot harder, because as you can see, kind of moving, right? That's why most of the time, a lot of police, you know, when they have a gun, they hold it like this, right? To kind of keep it from like going like this, boom, 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 right? So it's a lot harder what Hee-sung was doing there with just one arm or one hand. See, that's why Jake and them, they were like, toot toot. Woo! Look. So that's definitely Hee-sung, but there was probably a mat where he falls. Here. So at the bottom of that, here at below him is probably like a thick mat, so he can comfortably fall. Ooh. I'm more surprised that they went the gun route though, as cool as these are. Cause as we know, I mean for like pop culture anyway, vampires would have been a lot or as fast as bullets. You know, they could have actually handled this without any guns and with just like their bare arms. And they could have like dodged and even like they could have been so ahead of the guys of the special forces and like really getting them, you know, and kind of like flying around and stuff like that, like going like that or like cracking their necks or like punching them or like kicking them so that they fly and stuff just to have them unconscious. So it's very interesting for this route. One way I can think of is, of course, it does look cool on film, and it does add a lot of action with the guns. But maybe also it's a lot easier to film as opposed to doing. You know, you would have cables to hang them, and so they can fly in the air and stuff, and go from building to building, jump and on people, and you know it would require a lot of work and possibly like film it for like weeks, right? It would take a lot more time, and I know they're like quite pressed for time. But if ever they do like a movie or like a prolonged K-drama, it would make more sense as vampires if they use their superpowers rather than go to guns. Or a combination of both, you know, like here they could have probably anticipated because their senses would have been heightened. And so they would have really like felt the pin of the grenade, like before they even throw, and they could have like flown away and like, and then shoot from there to prevent the people from like taking off and throwing the grenade. They could have definitely ran away from there. Savage. Okay, I think this is where it kind of stops. Just want to get to the acting stuff. Nice, he really took in that moment. Damn. He's crying. If this is really like real tears, incredible. It's hard to do that. The one tear thing, you know, it takes a lot of preparation as an actor. So I guess we'll see in the behind the scenes if they release that, because that would be very, very impressive for Jungwon to have done. Because I know sometimes in real life, when it doesn't, you know, when there's a specific beauty shot, these are called beauty shots. When the director, for example, just wants no facial expression, just tears, sometimes they just kind of do either like a tear stick. There's these things called tear sticks, so they would kind of put it like, you know, around their eyes, and that would make them like tear up. Sometimes they would do, and I've seen this on set too. I've never really seen someone use a tear stick on set, but I've seen this one where the director offered the actor if they wanted like Visine, you know, like the eye drops. It depends also on the scene. If the scene already kind of started with tears, or if you are going to cry. Because if you start the scene with tears already, like with Jungwon here, he had one out already and then the other one came out. So to start the scene, they could have also like put the vise in there already, and then Jungwon himself cried on this one. And these are just for education purposes. It's not really like, you know, an assumption. It's another way is post-production. Yes, you can fake tears, especially if like those like little pretty droplets, right? I think famously for Jessica Alba, she for Fantastic Four, I think the director just wanted like for her to cry pretty, and that really like, from what I remember in an interview, it really kind of didn't sit well with her. And so I think in post-production they added the single tear. So yes, it is possible.
허락의 말.
All right. Oh. Okay, these are keys, I think. What you guys were saying for Fatal Trouble. Oh, wow, there is a behind already. Shit. Incredible. Oh my god, that was nice. I really like Jay's acting. I think the boys all did really well. Especially if that's their first time. Jay really stuck out to me in this one. Just the dialogue and the way he is handling every frame. I think he could do really well if he did like a K-drama. 100%. It'd be interesting to see out of everybody who would have the actor line, you know, the actor path. As we know, in certain groups, there is the idol actor. And yeah, I'm curious as to who would it be here. I do think the best way is for them to do a full feature film, you know, if not a K-drama. Like a 3-episode heightened K-drama kind of thing, like the 1 hour and a half each episode, like that would be cool. I've been giving Hype a lot of creative suggestions, like with 17, I gave them, you know, like a musical movie kind of idea for 17, and I was like, after that, do a tour, kind of like what they did with High School Musical. They did the movies, it was very successful, and then they did a tour version. 17 can totally do that. And so for Enhypen, like looking at this, especially they have the webtoon and the storylines, 100%, you know, we would like to give you money. We would like to see our boys act longer in this capacity, okay? Let me know if you agree in the comments section down below. All right, thank you guys so much for watching with me today. I hope that you enjoyed it. And if you did, do like and subscribe. And if you do subscribe, make sure you take that notification bell so you don't miss any content from me. And if you'd like to get to know more about me, I do have an Instagram, link is down below.